Intermitting Springs, 3/4 of a mile. See how far it really is. Because it's just an adventure. We've been here many times over the years. But since we're visiting my mom again, we'll give it a shot before we head out today. A little bit of fall colors going, and some reds. Water's nice and clear. Handful of cars at the parking lot. So we won't have it to ourselves, dang it. That's always a bonus. But 3/4 of a mile hike. And let's go check it out. Stop some spots on the way. And yeah, if you've never done this, I recommend it. Especially this time of year, because the water will stop and start flowing again. You just have to see it to understand how that works. It's like a siphon. Anyway, moving on. So I haven't been here in a few years, but there's been a landslide or two. This looks like a section where that happened. All the gravel and dirt and rocks that you see. It's like, I think if it was a while ago, it'd be way more weeds and crap growing through it. Be a sight to see. Avalanche and something, I guess not an avalanche, but a rock slide. Even an avalanche would be crazy. They've had to do some work. That's for sure. Because this is a springs, they have some pipes under here collecting the water, so it gets a nice mountain spring water. I don't know if it's for the town, if they bottle it, or if it's something you've probably had. I doubt it's the smart water though. Let's look at that big old tree buried under all this rubble. And up here, you see those straight cliffs. I think that's a canyon, or about the area we're gonna go up. I do believe. Maybe it's further, we'll find out. Yeah, you can see where the mudslide came down. Just all that little bit up top, but dumped out all this. Pretty crazy, the awesome power of nature. And look how perfectly spaced she put these boulders. Just kidding. I'm sure that was some dude in a sweet backhoe. A little bit of pond up here too. Let's go check it out. And you saw a little critter swimming around in the middle over there. We were hoping it was a beaver, but I think it's a duck. Dang it. That water's pretty clear. I just want to see some fish. This is the type of stuff I'd like in my backyard. There's your muskrat right there on that log.
Oh yeah, little muskrat.
And some stinging nettle. Does that look like a beaver hut right there?
Yes.
Yeah, there's your beaver lodge.
She's been busy.
Stinging nettle, don't touch that. You're gonna make some tea out of it though, I guess. Oh yeah, there's another muskrat. It's a good spot, man. Nice and clean and clear.
Has good gardeners.
Was that a fish?
Oh yeah.
Fish that just jumped.
Had some good gardeners.
Yeah, place looking nice. I didn't bring a big camera on this trip. Well, this hike. This is when we'll see something amazing that I wish I had a big zoom lens for, probably. This is where you see that the Intermitting Springs part merges in with a Swift Creek here. Right up the end of there, that's where the water comes out. We've passed a handful of people coming down, so I like it spread out versus other places you might go get pretty busy. And I'm sure certain times of the year, it's the same thing here. It's a cool little bridge here we go across. I just love the colors of the rocks in the water. Just need some big old fish swimming in there. Don't you think? That'd be cool. Here is your sign talking about how this works. So it's known as the periodic springs, but also the intermittent springs. Based off, you see how it fills up in the cave and works as a siphon pretty much. And just this time of year, it's just the amount of water coming in and emptying. It empties faster than it fills up. And that's why it'll do what it does. Do what it does. I like that phrase. I do what I do. Because I do it, okay? Anyway, let's see what we got up here. And I have no idea. I think in the past it's gone like 15 minutes and then stopped. And it fills back up and goes again. But we're in the middle of it, at least running, so we'll see what it really does. Let's just go hike up here. I don't know how many years I've been coming here. Like 20, 25 years. Easily. Once my mom moved to Afton, that is. Trail gets a little steep up there. Some fun spots, so it's not for everybody to get to the end. It's a little crazy up there, but doable. Cool little spots. You can see that it's been higher with how wet it's been, so it's definitely ramping down. Let's go up here, start hitting the trail going up. Got a little warning sign over here. Warning. Watch out for falling rocks. This is your decision point. When you pass beyond this sign, you're entering an area where overhead falling rocks and unstable footing are possible. It says, enter at your own risk. So, we're risking it. The only thing I wish I would have done is order different socks, because these ones keep slipping in my shoes. Yeah, looks like some wild raspberries or something right there. Just definitely watch that footing. Also, don't forget to stop to look around. That view down there is pretty cool. Definitely is slowing down. Well, I didn't even make it to the top before it started going again, but check that out. Just coming down. Pretty cool. See? If you look down, you don't really see any water down there, because here it is. We got here just in time. Too bad my sock came off my foot in my shoe. There we go. Look at that go, man. That is cool. We're going to go back up top here just so you can see where it comes out. But I just want to kind of see it as it starts flowing down the rocks. There's only two guys just headed down I don't know if there's anybody else even up here. We'll find out. And then we'll come back down and see if we can catch up to the water. Looks pretty much like a dead end to me. Yeah, where's that water? All that water. All that coming out of that little crack. I mean, they've put pipes and stuff up it over the years. That whole river from right here down the canyon. It's pretty cool. Let's head back down. See, you don't need a hike clear to the top unless you just want to see where it comes out from. To me, this is the best kind of exercise for your legs and ankles. You just don't fall on your butt. Then it won't be very fun. Whew, a little slippery there. It's those little rolling rocks. Those are the ones that get under your shoes and they got nowhere to go except roll. It's like they chipped some steps into this rock here almost. Kind of nice. That's pretty awesome. I mean, how often do you see a waterfall in a cool canyon like this, but it just comes out of the mountainside. Maybe they're pumping it up. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure some people think that, but why? This is amazing. That's why I keep coming back every year. Not a bad hike, didn't take that long. I mean, 3/4 of a mile. I think we hiked for 20 minutes, maybe. But there it is. If you get the chance, come up to Afton, Wyoming. See if you can find this place. Pretty easy. There's not that many canyons to go up. Now to make it down without falling. See a few people at the bottom, they just missed out. But they can see it coming down, I guess. So you can hike up as little or as far as you want. But if you make the journey, you might as well check it out. However, just remember, it only intermits certain times of the year. So don't come in summer thinking this is going to happen, because it won't. So you got to do your research a little bit. I always come middle of September, and that's always going. So there you go. Here's a good time. I think it does it in spring, but I don't think you can get up here because of the amount of snow. Maybe on a four-wheel or a snowmobile. Pretty awesome. Well, we made it. We're back into the safe zone, I guess. Or does the at my own risk still apply because I went past it? Until next time, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I like to make more of these little adventure videos because I'm always doing stuff. But is my style your style? Let me know. Please subscribe. And Let's see what happens for the next adventure.